Hello everyone, this is David at Grow and Eat This. I think it's important that when you're showing people gardening that you got to show people that it doesn't always work. You know, in another few weeks I'm going to show you a video on some of the greatest onions I think I've ever grown, and I've had some good onion years. But right now what we're looking at is this is my garlic. And this is easily going to be the worst garlic I've ever had, if there's any garlic in here. This garlic is planted in October, early November. We're in Lawrenceville, Georgia, which is zone 7B, 8A, whatever. But we had some weird winter weather. We would have a week in the high 80s. Garlic took off like crazy. Then it'd be 2-3 days in the low 20s. Then it'd go back into the high 80s and then back down in the low 20s. We had a high 80s in December, and it dropped all the way down to 4 degrees, stayed below freezing for 3 days. And that's what happens to your garlic when you have that kind of weather. The onions that are going to look really good didn't go in until February, when most of this mess had already ended. So we're going to at least clear the bed so we can plant something else in here. Well, I mean, compared to what we normally grow, that's terrible. And it's May. I mean, this stuff is coming out way early. And as you can see, it's already changing colors and starting to split. But to make matters even worse, we've had just incredible numbers of days of rain where you can't really get out here and work. So, garlic not so much this year. See, that one's broken open completely. So we're going to use it really fast. That one's breaking open. Today I guess we're in the high 70s. Humidity's pretty bad. The sweat's really rolling. I had 2 beds of these. The other bed looked about like this does. I mean, that's hardly a garlic. This one is a little bit better than the other bed. Still terrible, but another one all busted open. Just got too hot too fast. Boy, that's just sad. There's another one all busted open. Alright, we'll go over and rinse these off, and I can show you what the ones I did the other day look like. Alright, I got a little screen area here. I'm just falling apart. These are washed to get the dirt off and be easier to figure out who's in good shape and who isn't. Most people say store them dirty. I don't know, you gotta store them the way you'll use them. I find if they're left dirty, they don't get used. So I rinse them off. You gotta dry them anyway, so I might as well get the dirt off. At least a good majority of it. These look like these are the Sicilian or Italian garlic. That's a stronger tasting but smaller, but it's got some purple striping to it. If it is, a couple of them are about the right size. The majority of them are terrible, but a couple of them are about the right size. So we'll leave those there. Let them dry out some. Then we can trim them down and let them dry the rest away.